Welcome back to Bransford Webs. So we're back down here in the line of glass house where we were a fortnight ago. As you can see, the primula's really showing a lot more colour now. We're pretty much through Vulgaris, that's pretty much sold through now. But you can see the pink ones in the foreground, apple blossom, good number being picked out of that. The bands of colours, the creams, the purples, the yellows, the reds. Beyond that are spring charm. A nice little sort of semi-double rosebud type. Beyond that, the nice carpet of blue over there is Frosty Morn. A few more marmalade, which isn't online yet, just starting to show colour over there. And that beautiful burnt orange colour, which I think is absolutely fantastic. That is Ember Glow, and probably is my favourite primula we've grown at Bransford in the last few years. Really is a stunning variety. So you can see they're all looking good, loads of colour, loads of buds still in there, so loads of potential impulse sales. And it was definitely noticeable going around garden centres last week that those garden centres had some colour, had some show of offering, and got people shopping. Not buying trolley loads, but they were buying small amounts, obviously planted containers, things like that, just trying to get a bit of colour into the garden while it's still quite mild for the time of year, and nice drying up a little bit as well at the moment. So on to this week's Looking Good list. The slightly cooler temperatures we've had have really benefited some hebes. So this is Frozen Flame, this is online now, 2 litre pot. Lovely dark sort of burgundy red, pinky coloured tips on there, and that's really intensified over the last week with a few more cool nights on there now. And the other hebe that's benefiting from that is probably one of the toughest ones to do, is Silver Dollar. So a fortnight ago I think we showed this in the video, and it was just sort of this nice dark sort of mid-green, creamy yellow variegation. And now the cool nights, some lovely pinky purple tips on there as well. So we'll really stand out in the garden centre bench and give some foliage colour interest as well as flower and things like the prims. If you are looking for some flower colour, excuse me, we've put online a couple of dianthus minus the broken flowers. So that's Dianthus Memories, which has got wonderful scent on there. First batch, we've got more successive batches coming through as we go through the season. And also one of the original promotional Dianthus Tickle Pink. Both very hardy varieties, both great garden varieties, and we'll just keep flushing flowers throughout the season. If you deadhead them, look after them. If you're looking for a bit more foliage interest, planting up containers, borders that you wanted some nice different textures in, you can't beat evergreen grasses this time of year. Things like Carex, which these two are, probably one of the best for the evergreen grasses along with the Acorus. So we've got Carex Evergold, lovely chunky 2 litre pot full. A new growth coming in there as well, actually, that's been grown as cold can be. And then also for more cream variegation rather than gold, we've got Carex Everest. Both 2 litre pots, both slightly different habits, but both tough as old boots in the garden. And then back to flowers, we have shown these before, but I'm just going to keep showing them because they're so good. They're selling really well actually at the moment, is Hellebores. This is Pirouette, it's got this lovely sort of winey red colour flower, and just masses and masses of bud in there. If you just spin that around and Sarah can zoom in. Loads and loads of potential, she'll walk off garden centre benches. And then back to a bit more sort of texture and form, our evergreen ferns are online. So we've got 5 varieties online at the moment. They've all been grown cold, so they've all had the hardest that we've had so far this winter thrown at them, and all looking really good. So we'll crop walk next week. I think we'll have a few more new varieties coming on next week, looking around the nursery today. So we'll do a fresh video and we'll see you next week.